He ate mac and cheese every day, his favorite creamy ice cream for dessert, and drank his favorite craft beer, and he easily lost 58 pounds without exercising once. And the more he ate his favorite foods, the more weight he lost. Scientists admit they're confused about how he did it so fast. But he's about to reveal exactly what he did in this exclusive report. Today on Optimal Health, we're going to be talking to Dad of 3 Robert Harris. He's lost an incredible 58 pounds using a bizarre fizzy water each morning that takes only seconds but skyrockets the metabolism by almost 800% and burns off inches of deep, stubborn fat. Robert?
Yep, that was me, Robert Harris. I lost an amazing 58 pounds of fat and changed my life for good, boosting my energy, confidence, health markers, and outlook on life. Going from this to this. I feel sharp as a tack, and my back and joints feel great. I'm like my old self, full of energy and confidence and jumping out of bed each morning. My doctor can't believe my health report. Now, you may think it's crazy, but my wife Teresa did one better. She lost an amazing 63 pounds of the most stubborn fat you can imagine from her belly, hips, thighs, neck, and face. And that's when she could hardly walk because of a back injury. Going from this to this without a single second wasted on diets, workouts, surgery, or injections. And after failing 18 times with her doctor's recommended weight loss methods, restoring the inner confidence, pride, and youthful feminine beauty that she had been missing for years, and helping her slip back into her favorite jeans and yoga pants. Supporting healthy arteries, boosting her cardiovascular health, soothing her knee and back pain, and shocking friends and family members who gawked in disbelief at her incredible transformation, leaving her doctors confused and outraged as to how easily she did it. Now look, you may feel skeptical, and you're right to be. After all, you've probably heard it all before. But believe it or not, we did this while enjoying delicious foods like burgers, pizza, brownies, and ice cream, burning up calories like rocket fuel. Because it's like nothing we have ever seen or heard before. It's not a new diet, a workout, injection, or a pill. Instead, it's all down to an 8-second fizzy water. An ancient hack so powerful that the Vikings, the ancient Japanese, and Native Americans used it thousands of years ago to increase their metabolism, strength, and energy. Thousands of regular men and women are now using this bizarre 8-second ritual to burn all the pounds they want without dieting or exercise. Just take a quick look at some of their results.
I've dropped 4 dress sizes already, and I can still feel my waist shrinking. I can tell you how excited it is to actually find something that works, and it's easy as well. I feel happier, healthier, and lighter on my feet. I feel like I'm finally in control of my weight and my body.
I remember I started struggling with my weight since college. I tried to eat healthy and exercise, but the weight just never came off. But then I came across this video, and everything changed. I was skeptical at first, but I started to get slimmer for the first time in years. It started around my midsection, then I could feel my jeans getting looser. Now, I am down 55 pounds, and it keeps going.
Since I started this fizzy water every day, not only have I lost over 40 pounds, but my stamina's through the roof. I was skeptical to start, and now I can play a full game of basketball with the guys without gasping for air. Plus, I feel more energized throughout the day. It's like I've got a whole new lease on life.
I struggled with my weight for years before coming across this fizzy water. Since I started using this, I'm down an amazing 48 pounds. Not only have I met my weight goal, but the way I feel every day has completely changed my life. My energy levels are through the roof.
Ever since I started this new morning ritual, I've seen a major change. The deep belly fat I was carrying is nearly gone. And the best part? I've been able to cut down on all those pills I was taking every day. I just feel so much lighter and healthier.
Honestly, this fizzy water has been an absolute miracle for me. Since I started using it, I've not only dropped 43 pounds, but my blood sugar and my arthritis is feeling so much better. I'm telling you, I haven't felt this good in years. And the energy that I have now, it's like I'm in my 30s all over again.
You will be blown away when you see this hack for yourself in 1 minute from now. It's been hiding in plain sight, but hidden from the public by the very people we were meant to trust. You may not believe me yet, but I will show you rock solid proof from Harvard Medical School and Obesity Research Journal, so you will quickly understand why it will melt fat from your frame as it did for thousands of other men and women. Watch this short presentation until the end, and you will see how this outlandish morning ritual will dissolve inches of fat for you too if you try it today. But you will also be angry when you see the true root cause of weight gain and the real reason nothing ever works for you, as revealed by Stanford and Washington University School of Medicine. It's not what you think, because it's not your fault. And it's not about your diet, being lazy, or lack of exercise like they want you to believe. Instead, it is all about these tiny fat-burning cells that scientists have proven are at record low levels or even gone in overweight people. These same tiny fat burning cells are the real reason some people stay effortlessly slim, toned and strong all their lives while eating pizza, burgers, fries, and ice cream, while you struggle to lose a single ounce even when you eat like a rabbit every day. You need to activate these fat burning cells as soon as possible, because otherwise they will disappear as you age, making it harder and harder for you to lose weight and increasing your risk of every weight-related dangerous condition there is. But not to worry, because in a moment you will see how you can use this bizarre 8-second fizzy water from home to activate your tiny fat burning cells and boost your metabolism by 800%. You will see the scientific proof from Harvard Medical School behind it, and you will hear from regular men and women just like yourself who use it daily to drop anywhere from 18 to 84 pounds and change their lives. You will see exactly why nothing has ever worked for you when a weight loss industry whistleblower reveals the two biggest lies the weight loss industry is peddling to the public. You could have been sabotaged by these lies yourself, like most Americans. Just imagine when you use this 8-second fizzy water and you can remove inches of deep fat, power up your energy levels, sharpen your mind, and feel 10 years younger. Your whole life is going to change. It doesn't matter if you're 35, 55, or 75 years old, if you're a man or a woman, or how out of shape you are. What matters is it really works. Keep watching, because what I'm about to reveal is highly controversial, and this video will only be online for a short time. It could be gone any second now, so watch till the end. We really don't have much time. Before I show you how this 8-second water hack melted 63 pounds and transformed our marriage and our lives, let me introduce myself. Hey, like I said, I'm Robert Harris. I live with my wife Teresa and our 3 amazing kids near Carmel, Indiana. I've worked as a mechanical engineer for 25 years, designing car safety systems that help protect American people. And I gotta say, telling this story is a little difficult for me, because 3 years ago, our weight problems tore our family apart. And what was crazy is how quickly it happened. We used to be so lean, healthy, and full of energy. We met in our mid-20s, fell head over heels in love, and got married, enjoying life without a care in the world. We had our wonderful kids, and like many moms, Teresa gained some pregnancy weight. But she was a former athlete, so she stayed pretty active, and losing the extra pounds was pretty easy as long as she watched what she ate. Everything was going so well in our lives until one day, the unthinkable happened. You know, you always think it's going to happen to someone else, but this time it happened to us. Teresa was driving back from her mom's when a semi-truck smashed into her car. She damaged her back and hit badly in the accident. The chronic pain meant she could hardly walk for months, and each week that went by, she gained 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 pounds. Her out-of-shape body made her more depressed, and she turned to comfort eating to feel better, gaining more weight as she did. A few months later, at 40 pounds overweight with her back pain worse than ever, she knew she had to do something. So she dieted and cut out the carbs, the sugar, the fried foods to lose all the pounds she gained. She got on the exercise bike, but it was like her old tricks didn't work anymore. Instead of slimming down, she gained another 10 and then 20 and then 25 pounds. After 6 months, she ballooned up to 60 pounds overweight. She hated how her belly, hips, and thighs looked. She used to have a slim, gorgeous figure that would attract attention and jealousy. But now she kind of felt invisible. The extra weight zapped her energy, made her back and hip pain even worse, and it disrupted her sleep. She stopped going to social events, and our kids got upset with her. "You never play with us anymore, Mommy," Tyler said with a tear in his eye. He thought his mommy didn't love him. That hurt real bad, but the doctor's words rubbed salt in the wound. "You're pre-diabetic and your heart is under strain," he warned her. We don't have much time. She had to lose 60 pounds or she would need medication for life. So we tried more diets: keto, paleo, fasting, low fat, Atkins, vegan, gluten-free. We did meal plans, Nutrisystem, Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers. We spent a fortune on weight loss products. Teresa could drop 5 pounds, but then the fat would return when she ate her favorite foods again. Much worse, it was about how it almost destroyed our marriage. We had been so in love. Sure, there's ups and downs, but the weight gain just killed all the passion. Teresa stopped wanting to go out on date nights. She didn't like her loose clothes, and people would stare at her when she ate. We would never get intimate. She wouldn't let me touch her body, and she was ashamed of her belly and hips. She locked the doors, turned off the lights, and couldn't stand me looking at her. Guess what? It didn't help. I was getting fat too, gaining weight on my belly and back. My neck was flabby, and I got sleep apnea because of my double chin. I was always out of breath and sweating, getting heart palpitations, and I hated how my belly just hung over my belt. I crept up to 55 pounds overweight, and I felt disgusted to look at myself in the mirror. I'm not kidding. The lack of intimacy created tension that would have torn us apart if it wasn't for what happened next. One day that summer, our son Tyler was swimming at the outdoor community pool. Teresa, sitting nearby, looked up from her phone to see her son alone, struggling and sinking in the deep end. So she ran to the pool as fast as she could, and all that extra weight slowed her down. As she tripped and fell flat on her face, she knew something was wrong. She tried to stand up, but she collapsed in a heap to the ground, barely even able to breathe. It felt like a red-hot poker was sticking her in her chest and slowly twisting. Thank God for the paramedics who arrived in minutes. Your wife had a lucky escape, the ER doctor told me. The fat clogging her heart would have ended her if the ambulance didn't arrive when it did. Being 60 pounds overweight is like deep frying your vital organs. Every 20 pounds gained increases your chances of a stroke by 24% and your chances of heart disease by 12%. Obesity makes you 30% more likely to suffer from dementia and 7 times more likely to get type 2 diabetes. It drives over 200 diseases. It's like driving a huge truck down a steep hill with no brakes. She got away with it this time. Sir, but unless she loses 50 pounds, next time she won't be so lucky. And it hit me like a freight train. Teresa could be saying goodbye to her friends and family any moment now. I imagined my life without her. The lonely nights, our kids all sad and withdrawn. The birthday parties without her, I felt physically sick. We prayed for her that night, and out of pure desperation, we felt something. Somewhere amidst the darkness, there was a tiny flicker of light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe it was a message from God, I don't know. But what I did know was I had to dig deep inside of myself. I had to fight like never before for my wife, for my family, and never ever give up. I just didn't expect what would happen next. It was the most eye-opening incident of my entire life, and it will be for you too. As Teresa recovered, I used every spare minute. I read scientific reviews, nutrition books by diet doctors, and science journals. But all I could find was the same useless diet and exercise advice that had failed us both for years. If you had been following this advice yourself, you know how ridiculous it is. You diet, you lose weight, you feel good, and then all of the weight comes back and more. So you start another diet and the same cycle repeats over and over. So you feel like you've failed. You blame yourself and you try it again. But did you know it's all set up for you to fail? I know this because when I dug deeper in online communities and started messaging people directly, I started to get responses. I heard back from a weight loss insider living in my state. Let's call him Professor Simon. Professor Simon's worked as a lead researcher deep inside the weight loss industry for 8 years and finally got out, sickened by their cultish, predatory methods. He is what you would call a whistleblower. When I told him about my research, he agreed to meet up right away. It was like he was dying to tell someone about it. So listen to what he says carefully because it will shock you.
So why is it that nobody loses weight with diets, and 50% of Americans are projected to be obese in a few years, increasing to 80% by 2050? Why is that?
The simple answer is that diet and exercise don't work, and the weight loss industry has known this for years. Now, research has proven their methods actually cause people to gain more weight over time instead of losing it.
Are there any examples of this?
So let's start with the Eat Less, Move More campaign. This is also the U.S. government's official advice to Americans, which makes billions for the weight loss industry. Now, they proved that the Eat Less, Move More campaign was phony in 2020 with the Women's Health Initiative, the largest and longest clinical trial on weight loss. 20,000 women stuck to a low-fat diet for 8 years, reducing their calorie intake by an average of 360 calories per day and increasing their physical activity. But you know, after 8 years, there was almost no weight loss. And the average waist circumference actually increased. Can you believe it?
So diets are basically guaranteed to fail people. Is that what you're saying?
For sure. A review of dozens of independent studies on dieting revealed that 97% of people failed to keep the weight off with a diet, and 83% gained more weight in the long run. But even worse, the yo-yo dieting encouraged by the weight loss industry is linked to heart disease, insulin resistance, high blood pressure, and inflammation. The Journal of Nutritional Science found that dieting scrambles your hormones. It leaves you malnourished, causing your hair to become brittle, skin to age rapidly, and your nails to crack.
So if they know all of this, then why would they tell us to just diet over and over again?
The truth is they make more money that way. They keep you coming back, and they ruin people's lives. That's why I had to get out of there.
So no wonder Teresa's life just spiraled out of control after that. It was set up to destroy her metabolism. How about exercise?
That's the second big lie they tell, that we need to exercise to lose weight. Did you know that exercise affects only 20% of your weight loss? And that's at best. I mean, some people even gain weight because they eat more after working out, thinking they burn more calories than they actually eat. What's more, if you don't do it right, exercise can place stress on your heart and your arteries because of increased levels of stress hormones. You know, Americans exercise more than any other nation, but they're also the most obese. In the Netherlands and Italy, the obesity rate is much lower, yet only 1 in 5 people work out and only 13% have ever dieted. Japanese people have no culture of dieting, and they're the slimmest nation on the planet. So please don't feel bad if you tried and failed to lose weight. It's not your fault. The weight loss industry has misled you.
This was incredible stuff, but even with all of his insider knowledge and experience, Professor Simons didn't know what the real solution to obesity was. He could only tell me it was a closely guarded secret kept for movie stars and the wealthy. So the solution was out there. But what could it be? I started spending my weekends at a university medical library. researching nonstop morning to night. The clock was ticking, and I was desperate to uncover the real solution for obesity. So I looked into hypnosis, fasting, sleep methods, stress reduction, Chinese medicine, detoxing, hormone balancing, and intense workouts. I even looked at weight loss injections, but you need to take them forever with a laundry list of side effects. I got nowhere until something very strange happened a few weeks later that accidentally forced Teresa's body to burn 31 pounds of fat. Our hot water boiler broke down and we had to wait weeks for a replacement. You know how it is. We were mad because we had to take cold showers every morning. But after 7 days of cold showers, Teresa noticed something very bizarre. She was rapidly losing fat from her belly, back, and hips. Without changing her diet, the cold showers were burning off more and more each week that went by. Her skin tightened, and she became even more toned and leaner than ever before, eating whatever she liked all day. It soon became impossible for her to put on a single pound, whatever she did. After a few weeks, she was down 31 pounds from doing nothing but taking cold showers. Can you believe it? She still had another 30 pounds to lose. But when our boiler got fixed, she felt bad she couldn't stand the freezing showers anymore, which meant she stopped losing weight. But it made me super curious. How exactly did the cold water burn her fat? And what if we could boost her metabolism in the same way, but without taking a cold shower or bath? I had to find out, so I went back to the University Medical Library. And listen carefully, because here's what I found. Teresa dissolved 31 pounds of fat in only weeks because cold water immersion activates a little-known hormone called irisin, according to a recent study from Japan. Irisin is a powerful metabolic hormone that scientists are only beginning to understand. But what we do know is irisin transforms dangerous white fat into thermogenic brown fat. You see, inside your body, there are two types of fat. There are white fat cells, which store energy and cause obesity. And then there's brown fat, also called thermogenic fat or brown adipose tissue. Brown fat is a different type of fat that actively burns calories and fat around the clock for you. Hibernating animals have high levels of brown fat, so they can maintain temperature without moving a muscle all winter. Babies are born with high levels of brown fat too. They can't shiver, so brown fat heats them up instead by producing energy. These tiny brown fat cells even heat up all the white fat cells around them and turn them brown so they burn calories too. Even ancient cultures would boost their brown fat for health and spiritual reasons. Vikings would bathe in cold water before battle for the boost in energy and clarity it gave them. Native Americans and the ancient Japanese used it to increase metabolism, energy, and muscle tone. But most modern adult humans have lost most of their brown fat, which is why their metabolisms slow as they age. Why have brown fat levels decreased the last 50 years? Scientists believe it's because we live in warmer conditions, so our bodies have less need to keep the brown fat. We live in heated houses, shower in warm water, and wear warmer clothing. Our ancestors had to bathe in freezing water, had no heating, and went outside to find food. So no wonder their brown fat levels and metabolisms were much higher. A Stanford University study even proved that our core temperatures have been dropping each decade, slowing metabolism. And brown fat is what decides our core temperature. In fact, all overweight people have one single thing in common. They have low levels of brown fat burning cells. So no wonder they can't lose weight even when they diet and work out every day. So how about that one friend who eats whatever they want and never gains an ounce? They're one of the lucky ones who have naturally high levels of brown fat and burn off everything they eat. That's all. The more I looked into it, the more it seemed like increasing brown thermogenic fat would be the perfect solution for every overweight person in the world. You could be lying on your sofa and burning fat all day long if you have high levels of brown fat. So how can we activate these tiny fat-burning brown fat cells without taking a freezing ice bath every day? I was stumped and I got nowhere with my research for 2 long months. It was like I was a hamster on a wheel while Teresa was gaining back all the weight she lost. And so one day, I was slumped over the desk, exhausted after another long weekend's research at the medical library, when a breakthrough I was praying for finally arrived in the most unexpected manner. "Hey buddy," said a friendly voice. It was my old high school friend Tom Wiseman. It really was great to hear how he was doing. He had reached director level at the University Medical Research Facility and had a team of 12 professors and researchers under him. They had researched biology and health breakthroughs before they were made public. When I told him about Teresa's weight gain and my research, he immediately started to listen. "You know, you may not know it, Robert, but you've stumbled upon something that is huge right now," he said. Harvard scientists recently identified brown fat as the key to end the obesity epidemic. Tom knew this because an overseas doctor had visited the university for 3 months to conduct medical studies on how to increase brown fat. But after making some incredible breakthroughs, the doctor suddenly disappeared, and nobody had heard from him since. So Tom consulted his research team, and after digging through the archives, they found something incredible that this doctor had discovered. What he told me next completely blew my mind, and will yours too, because it is exactly what you need to increase your metabolism by 800%. It's super simple to understand, but very important, so please listen carefully. Hey Tom, so what did this doctor find out? And what was so special about it?
Robert, what we have found is that pharmaceutical companies have been secretly investing billions of dollars into new treatments for increased brown fat levels. Scientists originally believed that they could only increase brown fat with ice baths and intense exercise. But a breakthrough 2021 Harvard Medical School study changed everything we know, identifying brown fat as the key to end the obesity epidemic for good. Today's obesity treatments, like weight loss injections, use appetite control to make people eat less. But the next obesity treatments will all be about boosting brown fat instead. Imagine with high brown fat levels, you can eat whatever you want and burn it off instantly, because the tiny brown fat cells convert everything to pure energy. Just think, creamy donuts for breakfast, pizza and ice cream for lunch, then burgers and brownies for dinner. Every single day, all while you stay lean and toned. Incredible, right? Wow. When they saw the breakthrough Harvard study, the pharma conglomerate secretly funded a study to research how to increase brown fat. They brought the best guy in the business, Dr. Tamaki, to the US to conduct the research. Why Dr. Tamaki? Because he knew exactly where to start to boost brown fat. He's from a tiny Pacific island between Taiwan and Japan called Yonaguni, where obesity is an unknown concept, and they have the longest life expectancy in the world. In Yonaguni, people have the highest levels of brown fat in the world. Yonaguni is in a blue zone, where people are slimmer, happier, and healthier than anywhere else in the world. And that's because the inhabitants of Yonaguni add this one thing to their diet every day to boost brown fat and stay slim, toned, and full of energy. This nutrient they consume each day activates the little-known hormone called irisin, a hormone usually only released when you exercise intensely. Irisin activates those tiny brown fat cells in your body, and even better, converts dangerous white fat to brown fat. That extra brown fat burns calories around the clock, even when you're not doing anything. So no wonder they're the slimmest, longest living people on Earth.
Wow. So tell me what this nutrient is that Dr. Tamaki found during his research, and also tell us why he suddenly disappeared.
Well, he discovered a combination of brown fat boosting nutrients consumed daily by the inhabitants of Yonaguni. One specific combination of ingredients increased brown fat levels and metabolism by 800%. It was incredible, and the doctor was excited about it. He wanted to publish the study, but the big pharma companies funding the research banned him from doing so, because they knew people would choose the more powerful natural formula instead of weight loss medication. And that was out of the question for them. They got their lawyers on Dr. Tamaki, so he had to leave the United States and return to Yonaguni right away.
And then what happened?
We looked through Dr. Tamaki's research work together at the university, but many of the pages of the studies were blacked out or censored.
Oh, wow. We were stuck. We had gotten so close to finding the solution for obesity, only to be tripped up at the final hurdle. But the good news was, Tom was able to find Tamaki and get the rest of the formula from him. The most amazing brown fat boosting nutrient is quercetin, a powerful health boosting flavonoid in exotic fruits that increases fat metabolism and fat loss. It's also been used in traditional herbal medicine to help inflammation, support immunity, and promote cardiovascular health. It even boosts immunity. But what's incredible is that Shanghai University proved that when you combine quercetin with resveratrol, which is another nutrient found in grapes and berries, you actually transform white cells into brown, fat-burning cells. So this is the secret formula that Big Pharma wanted to copy. Another 2019 study found that resveratrol also acts as a potent antioxidant, cleansing the liver and promoting healthy cells and arteries. Amazing, right? It's the combination of these two power nutrients alone that hugely boosts brown fat. After a few days or even hours, your metabolism shifts from storing fat to burning fat, and you start to see the numbers drop rapidly on the scale. But hold on, because to go even further, you add Camellia sinensis, an ancient Japanese tea leaf rich in catechins that triggers fat burning and boosts brown fat. It enhances metabolism and boosts energy expenditure. Then cinnamon and the spice Zingiber officinale, because when combined, they turn white fat into brown fat-burning furnace cells. University of Michigan researchers found that not only does cinnamon boost brown fat tissue, but it also supports healthy blood circulation and blood sugar too. And the Journal of Metabolism showed how Zingiber officinale fuels brown cell fat growth, but even better, it suppresses hunger, supports you against inflammation, enhances digestion, and supports immune function.
But the key to making this work was using the optimal amount of each ingredient. That's very important. Getting the right balance creates this explosive metabolic reaction you need. If you don't get it quite right, you can't enjoy the same metabolic effect.
So tell us what you did next, Tom.
I got my team to combine the exact quantities as proven to be the most reputable scientific studies and mix them up as a drink for enhanced absorption of the ingredients. We also added turmeric, a golden spice rooted in 4,000 years of traditional Indian medicine, which heats fat cells and melts the stubborn white fat surrounding them. It also supports joint health. And piperine, the active compound found in black pepper, stimulates the metabolism by increasing core body temperature. The Journal of Pharmacology found that piperine reduces body weight, fat mass, and bad cholesterol levels. We worked on adding red grape extract to make it taste delicious, and it was good to go.
Tom gave us a few jars of the powder, and then Teresa started drinking it down with some ice water each morning. Even with all the science and proof behind the ingredients, I still felt a little skeptical because Teresa had been let down before. But to our surprise, she started feeling new energy pulsing through her. She felt like being super active all day and didn't even notice her back or knee pain. Sure enough, the fat started melting off, just as Dr. Tamaki said. She started dropping 3, 5, 8, then 15 pounds. That alone boosted her mood and energy, while reducing backaches each morning and helping her fit easier into her clothes. She thought she'd plateau after dropping 25 pounds or so, but instead, it started going even faster. She was down 30, then 40 pounds, and she dropped 4 dress sizes and cut several inches from her hips and waist. She started buying new clothes and loving how they looked on her. As more fat fell off of her frame, she started wearing a swimsuit again and enjoyed playing with the kids in the sea on vacation. Her skin was tightening up, and people would make comments about how she was glowing and looking younger and healthier these days. A few months later, she checked in at an amazing 63 pounds down, and she looked slender and beautiful, turning heads in the street with her yoga pants and making others envious. She's honestly a real catch, and I feel like I'm the luckiest man to be alive with her. She's happy and confident. She's made so many new friends and is connecting even better with our kids. I am so proud she is the best role model mom to them. I wasn't sure it would work for me, but to my amazement, I dropped an astonishing 58 pounds over the months that followed with this formula. I had melted off my love handles, belly fat, and neck fat. I got rid of my sleep apnea, and my back pain went away. But what we loved the most was how this was the best potion for our marriage. We started going on date nights again and becoming even closer than ever as our intimate life was on fire. Our sex drives were boosted, and we felt more in love like ever before. Our doctor couldn't even believe it because he'd been looking forward to medicating Teresa for life like he did with most people. But imagine his shock when he read her health reports. It was funny watching his confused face. Her health markers were so impressive, he thought they belonged to a 22-year-old woman. I was ecstatic to share this easy formula with our friends and family because they loved it too, getting results from increasing their thermogenic fat, increasing their core temperature, and melting unwanted stubborn white fat. Some women were delighted it reduced their hot flashes and even helped them sleep better too. Others told us it boosted their intimate lives and their marriages were full of passion again. But it wasn't long before we started getting overwhelmed with requests. I was getting 70 emails and texts every day from people I didn't know, asking for the formula, which I was happy to share. Dozens of people got back with me with their results, ecstatic at how they felt and how they dissolved fat by simply adding this morning drink mix to their diet. But how could we make it much easier and quicker and reach more people? Tom came up with a groundbreaking plan. We could make a ready-to-go version of our drink and make it available to anyone who wanted it. It would taste delicious. A done-for-you formula to mix with water each morning to kickstart your metabolism, increase thermogenic fat, and melt pounds away all day long. It would only take 8 seconds or so to make. When I thought about it, it was the only choice we had. There are parts of the U.S. where half of the people are obese. Nobody helps them. Our mission became to help every man and woman in the U.S. get rid of every last pound of stubborn, unwanted fat from their bodies and end the obesity epidemic sweeping America. Tom got to work with his team of 12 researchers, testing and combining ingredients, sourcing extra nutrients to enhance the formula even more, and of course testing it on as many volunteers as he could. But it wasn't easy. In fact, this part was much harder than I thought, and we struggled to keep things going for months. However, Tom was uniquely placed as lead university researcher, and he had access to doctors and researchers all around the world. He sent out a request for help to 32 of the most respected nutrition and metabolism doctors from around the world. Soon, we started to get dozens of recommendations from the most talented doctors around. Dr. Nim from Korea recommended adding red ginseng to the formula because this powerful Asian root combines plant chemicals called ginsenoside which increase core temperature and metabolism. But you will also love that ginseng also increases sex drive for men and women while boosting overall energy. Dr. Adamos from Greece recommended fucoxanthin, extracted from Mediterranean sea kelp and proven to increase core temperature and fat burning around the midsection. And you will love that fucoxanthin is a powerful antioxidant good for flushing out toxins. And Dr. Sabatini from Italy recommended silymarin, the queen of herbs for liver health. Because the world we live in now is even more toxic than it has ever been. And we need all the help and protection we can get. Think about the hormones injected in animals, chemicals sprayed on crops, and plastic clogging up the water and our arteries. Silymarin can help shield you from this and even promote your liver health, which is your most powerful digestive, fat-flushing organ. Our drink was finally ready and took 20 seconds to make. Now, you might think everyone just lived happily ever after, but there is a twist in the tale to this story. Because right then and there, something unexpectedly happened, didn't it, Tom?
That's right. Two guys turned up at the university one day to talk to me. They told me they represented a different pharma conglomerate and they were ready to make a highly lucrative offer for the work.
Wow.
Like they've done countless times over the years, the pharma giants wanted to make a formula, a patented medication, so they could charge a fortune for it and make people depend on it for life.
Well, I would think at that point you could have just taken the money right then and there, huh?
I could, but I didn't want to. I know how devastating obesity can be, and we wanted this to be available to the public. Because it's a natural formula, their lawyers have tried but failed to stop us from releasing it so far.
We told these guys where to go and just went ahead with our own plans. With our high standards, we needed an outstanding manufacturing facility to make this done-for-you product. After a few months, we finally found it. The best, cleanest, highly certified FDA-approved manufacturers accredited with prestigious good manufacturing practices status, and all right here in the U.S. A few months later, formulators began mixing our formula into a single scoop, done-for-you morning drink that takes 20 seconds to make. When the first batch was sent to 1,100 volunteers, the results really surprised us. 6 months in, and folks couldn't believe how much fat they had burned, but also how great they felt. They dropped anywhere from 19 to 109 pounds without restrictive diets or exercise. Many proudly sent us photos of their new, leaner bodies. Average weight loss was about 34 pounds. They had revved up their energy levels, tightened their skin, and boosted their sex drives too. People love the simplicity of this done-for-you drink that they could mix and drink in 20 seconds flat each morning.
My doctor was so impressed at my last checkup. I mean, I lost 45 pounds. But the best part about losing all this weight with Aquaburn is how I feel. I'm so much more active, energetic, and positive. It's like I've gotten a second wind in my life, and I'm making the most of it now. I wish my doctor had told me just to take Aquaburn instead of all those diets and other stuff. I'm just blown away, let me tell you.
I can play with my grandkids. I garden. I take long walks without feeling uncomfortable or aching in my joints. Aquaburn has given me my life back, and I'm so grateful. I'm so much more active now, and I'm out all the time seeing my friends and going on dates on the weekends with my husband. I've told all my friends, and they're getting it too. I think all Americans should take it. I just wish I'd known about it years ago, but I guess it's better late than never.
I'm zipping around like I did in my 20s and sleeping like a baby at night. But the best part is now I can fit into my favorite clothes again. That's priceless. We're going on weekend hikes without the usual aches and pains afterwards. It feels like I have a part of my life back that I thought was gone for good. I am so relieved and happy. All this because I watched your video and tried Aquaburn out. It's been a total life transformation. And quite honestly, sometimes it feels like a dream.
When you lose weight, everything changes. And now I have the confidence to face anything. My skin is healthier, I sleep better, and I have plenty of energy. I am able to fit into my skinny jeans for the first time in my life, and I love it. I love seeing the look on people's faces when they see how much slimmer I am. Some can't even believe it's me. I take Aquaburn once a day, every morning, and that's all I need. It sets me up for the day.
After my wedding, I started to put on weight, and up until a few months ago, I was a whopping 50 pounds overweight. I was getting out of breath, just walking up the stairs and struggling with energy levels. I can't believe 40 pounds with Aquaburn would ever in my lifetime be possible. But here we are, 40 pounds lighter and living the life. I got 6 months worth for my mom, and she's just loving what she sees so far.
At the time, I had a class reunion coming up, and I was freaking out because none of my dresses fit. The ones I could find just looked awful on my hips and butt. I tried Aquaburn just thinking, what the heck? But then it worked like a charm. My favorite dress and jeans, they just zip up without any struggle. It's not just about looking the best I have in years. It's about feeling amazing too. And the confidence boost is unreal. I walked into that reunion feeling like I owned the place. This really came through at the perfect time.
We knew it would be good, but we never expected this quickly. It works because it's the only solution to ever address the real root cause of slow metabolism and weight gain. It was time to share this amazing breakthrough formula online with as many people as I could, like I promised I would. You can make the drink yourself each morning to get the same amazing results we did using the ingredients I gave you. Or you can simply get the done-for-you version right here on this website to burn fat as fast as you have ever seen. Because we set out to recreate the incredible metabolic and health effects of this ancient practice. And we call our done-for-you fat-melting drink AquaBurn. AquaBurn dissolves fat exactly the same way cold water immersion does, by boosting irisin to increase your thermogenic fat effect that converts fat into energy. But it goes further than that, supporting healthy blood circulation and skin, and breaking down glucose to send it to your muscles, nourishing you with new energy and antioxidants by helping you flush out toxins as well. The ingredients work together in synergy and amplify each other's effects. I am delighted to tell you that you too can get this done-for-you version of AquaBurn now, while it's finally available right here, right now in a limited series batch. AquaBurn is now helping tens of thousands of men and women take back control of their weight, their energy, and their lives as they free themselves from unwanted fat. You now have in your hands a scientifically proven way to increase metabolism, burn fat, and banish anything to do with diets, intense workouts, injections, or other time-wasting gimmicks. All of the ingredients in AquaBurn are natural, rare, and hard to source. But because they are like superfoods, the only side effects are feeling full of energy with a fast metabolism. Tom and I had to price the first batches of AquaBurn at $420 a bottle. That's what it was costing us to make this done-for-you drink. When you think you pay $1,300 a month for weight loss injections, $1,500 or more for a gym membership, $15,000 for a fitness trainer, or $50 grand for surgery, you have to admit, $420 a bottle is a great deal. But it's not about the money for us. We could have taken that from the big pharmaceutics when we sent them packing. Our mission was to reach every last one of the millions of overweight people in the US and the rest of the world. And we know the more affordable we make it, the better our chances of reaching our goal. Even if AquaBurn will soon cost $247, I am over the moon to say you will not be paying that today. Because you're watching this presentation, if you act now through this website and go ahead with AquaBurn, I can give you an exclusive VIP price for only $69 a bottle to thank you for watching this video and putting your trust in it. And because the more AquaBurn you take, the better it works for you. I'm going to make you a deal that's going to put money right back into your pocket. If you order today through this page, you will get an immediate discount on the 3-pack for an amazing $59 a bottle, or even better, the 6-month pack at an incredible $39 a bottle. Yeah, you heard that right. That's an outrageous deal, but to help you even more on your journey, I will even throw in 2 incredible free bonuses when you order the 3-pack. And if you order the 6-pack, you'll get 3 bonuses plus free US shipping as well. Even better, if you order in the next 20 minutes, I will give you a free 6-month guarantee extension on the 3 and 6-packs. That's right, because I know the longer you take AquaBurn, the better it's going to be for your health. So I'm stacking all the cards in your favor if you order now. Now, I know this is a discount that you will never see elsewhere, but I want you to know this is time limited and could be gone as soon as tonight. So hurry, the clock is ticking and these one-off deals are rare. I appreciate you watching my video, and I want to thank you by helping you out. We recommend taking 3 or 6 bottles of AquaBurn to give yourself the best chance of success. This is what boosts your irisin to convert as much white fat to brown fat as possible and set yourself into a fat-burning state for years to come. And it's what most people order. Your order of this metabolic boosting blend is ready to ship and will leave our warehouse as soon as you enter your details on the next page, which looks like this. Order now and enjoy peace of mind as you try out AquaBurn for the next 6 months, and you know that you're covered fully by this rock-solid money-back extended guarantee. Click below on your best option below to lock in your order. Remember, to support your newer, faster metabolism, cardiovascular health, blood sugar, and cholesterol, the 6-pack is the best choice and the most popular. But hurry and choose your best option below. The clock is ticking. This offer will not last. I don't want you to miss out when so many others are getting such incredible results. I don't want you coming back here later today to see that this offer has expired or that we're out of stock on the most popular bulk packages. If AquaBurn is still in stock, you will see 3 money-saving options below this video until our limited supply runs out. All you need to do is click on the best option below to enter your details and start your risk-free order. From there on, you can relax as your order is confirmed by our friendly warehouse and will ship it to you fast. You will get AquaBurn delivered to your doorstep in a few short days,
to target the unwanted fat around your body and face. It's a single one-time payment. There are no hidden charges and no auto-ship subscriptions. People have begun hoarding Aquaburn, and we have run out of stock 8 times already. The minute people see it's in stock again, they order as many bottles as they can, sometimes 12 or 24. And there's not much I can do about that, except recommend that you get enough to cover yourself for the next few months or longer, since running out of stock is something that happens all the time with these rare nutrients. Science shows that taking Aquaburn for 3 or 6 months gives you the much better chance of getting into the best shape of your life. You will open the floodgates to even more amazing health benefits each month that goes by as the nutrients work their way through your body. Just think of it. You're melting fat. Your energy levels are soaring. Your sex drive is firing on all cylinders. And all of that for pocket change. If you're ready to take advantage of these deep discounts, go right ahead. Click on your best package below to start your order. Aquaburn is not available anywhere else but right here. It's not on Amazon, not on Walmart, not in stores, nowhere else online. Only right here on this safe, secure website. Your order is covered by a rock-solid money-back guarantee for 6 months, which means it's entirely risk-free. Now it's your turn to experience the most powerful transformation of your life. I know not everyone is ready for this life-transforming effect of this powerful formula. I understand it could be too fast of a transformation for some. And if that's the case, Aquaburn isn't for you, and that's fine. However, if you do leave this website now, you may miss out on something that gets you the body you've been dreaming of for years. If there's still a voice in your head telling you to be skeptical, I totally get it. And that's why we've added a 100% satisfaction or money-back guarantee to Aquaburn for 6 months. I am so confident that Aquaburn will blow your mind that I am even guaranteeing you will get the dream body that you want. If Aquaburn doesn't transform your entire life, you will get every cent back. Even if you use the bottles. You just contact our friendly customer service for a full, no questions asked refund. I insist on giving you several $100s worth of weight loss products for free to thank you for trying, and you'll be refunded in 48 hours. This is how confident I am that Aquaburn will transform your life. I've given you a full 180 days to test drive Aquaburn. Click on your best Aquaburn option below and get started in just a couple of days. Then you can relax, as you know you're covered by our money-back 6-month guarantee. I want the very best for you and your health. So that's why I'm including bonuses with the 3 or 6 packs today. When you order a 3 or 6 pack, you will also get the following bonuses for free. The first bonus is the Aquaburn Anti-Aging Superfoods. Tom's research team devised a boatload of secret strategies to help you look and feel young and fresh right into your advanced years. In this exclusive book, you will find breakthrough ways to power up your daily energy levels, how to trick your body to sleep better, burn fat, and regenerate cells while you sleep, so you bounce out of bed with a smile each morning. A powerful visualization that makes it easy to stay calm, focused, and relaxed all day. How to instantly boost your love life with powerful aphrodisiac foods and drinks. How to maintain radiant, glowing skin that keeps you looking healthy and young. Tricks to maintain healthy blood sugar, cholesterol, arteries, and heart so that you stay healthy and carefree right into your golden years. What to eat for dinner in order to melt twice the amount of fat all night long. And much, much more you're going to love. The second free bonus you'll get with the 3 and 6 packs of Aquaburn is our energy-boosting smoothie recipes. With these delicious, nutrient-rich smoothies, you will be bursting with energy all day long. The herbs, foods, and spices fight against pain and deadly conditions all day long. They taste delicious, especially my favorite, the chocolate smoothie. They boost energy, curb cravings, and enhance fat loss all day long, allowing you to get even more impressive results from Aquaburn. The third free bonus you will get is only available if you order the 6-pack. It's called Cheat Your Way Slim, and I'm excited to tell you that it lets you eat all of your favorite foods and still burn off pounds of fat if you eat them at certain times of the day. Many people are delighted to tell us that they are off their meds and feeling brand new since they started these incredible, delicious anti-aging recipes, which the whole family can enjoy. You will get all of this along with 2 weeks of free VIP coaching with your order. Yeah, you heard that right. You can get free access membership to our online VIP coaching program to help you every step of the way. Feel free to ask our team of specialists any question you would like and get access to an entire library of incredible weight loss strategies. The value of these free bonuses comes to several $100s, and you can keep them forever. To get your hands on these incredible free bonuses, simply click below to get instant access along with your order of Aquaburn 3 or 6 packs today. All that remains is to experience the pleasurable metabolism-boosting effects of Aquaburn as it dissolves fat around your organs and activates your internal fat-burning mechanism, enhancing your energy and revitalizing your brain, supporting healthy digestion, healthy blood sugar and cholesterol, lowering cravings, and giving you back that spark of youth. Click below to choose your best option to get started with your new life with Aquaburn. The 6-month pack will be the most powerful tool to reach your goal weight and help you torch every bit of extra fat, Remember, when you order any of the bulk packages, you will save even more, and you will qualify for the incredible free bonuses: the Aquaburn Anti-Aging Guide, the Energy Boosting Smoothie Recipes, free VIP coaching, and a cheat food guide to help you eat whatever you want and become leaner by the day, all free with your order. I want you to know that I care deeply about you getting the best results that you can. Nothing would make me happier than to see you looking in the mirror and loving the body and face you see in only a few weeks' time. You may have been disappointed before by the people that make all sorts of promises to you about weight loss. I want you to know that Aquaburn is absolutely nothing like any other weight loss solution out there. It's a powerful drink, which means you absorb the potent nutrients far better than any other supplement. It's based on sound science, not some random theory. Now, maybe you're thinking you can't lose the 30, 50, or 80 pounds that you need to lose. But even if you only lose 10 or 20 pounds, it'll still easily be worth it. It can add years to your life and save you a fortune in medical expenses. Remember, Aquaburn is fully guaranteed for the next 6 months. You will either love it or get all of your money back. If you're still here, you probably know that you have a decision to make. You can decide to go full on with cold showers, plunges, and ice baths, and that is amazing. I recommend that you do it. The second choice is to find the ingredients yourself and mix them into a drink every day. Now, you could do that, but you will see the cost and time to make the drink is much higher than you would pay with Aquaburn. You might be back here next week to get Aquaburn, but it may be too late to take advantage of this special offer by then. You could try leaving this website and doing nothing. That means nothing changes about your weight and how you feel about it. You will stay frustrated because you can't lose weight even when you do everything right. Maybe you suffer from weight-related medical conditions that make you worried for your future. Will you be around for your kids or grandkids? I'm sorry to say, being overweight means a slow, painful deterioration of your health for the next 10 years. The negative effect on your self-worth and your confidence and putting your life at a huge risk increases each month that goes by. Look, I know I'm being a little tough on you here, but this is the honest truth. Your chances of a sudden heart attack, stroke, and diabetes increase each month you do nothing about your weight. I don't want you to look back and wonder what you could have been if you only tried Aquaburn. I want the best for you, and I really mean that. When you get started with Aquaburn and the incredible free bonuses, you're giving yourself every chance of success. You will be opening the door to happiness, confidence, energy, and vitality with a brand new life. A life where you catch your reflection in the shop window and marvel at how slim and toned you are. You will feel confident, happy, and positive with your incredible transformation of the past months. You will walk down the street with a spring in your step, so delighted to get admiring looks and compliments. You will slip easily into a new set of slim clothes and feel great again. You will enjoy being seen at the beach or the pool with the confidence of someone who looks amazing for your age. You will never worry about what to eat. Family members and friends will be blown away with how you did it so fast. When Teresa lost 63 pounds, her cousin Vicky even thought she got surgery. She couldn't believe how much she had changed. Can you imagine how wonderful you will feel when you've got the lean, toned body that you know you deserve? You finally did it. And what's great is there's no risk because Aquaburn is fully guaranteed for 6 months. Click below to get started. The order process is fully safe and secure. Your details are 100% safe and encrypted with the same technology used by big retailers and banks. Our helpful customer service team and VIP coaches are here waiting for you. Aquaburn is ready for you. When you click below to get started, our friendly warehouse team will prepare your order to ship and be at your doorstep in a few short days. When you take action, you are taking that first important step toward a new, happy future. You make the smart choice for yourself and for your family. And you're signing up to something that has proven to work. That's what I put my name to. That's what I'm guaranteeing for the next 180 days for you. I've made it as easy as I can for anyone to get their hands on this formula. It's as safe as if you were ordering a product on Amazon, except Aquaburn is only here on this website and nowhere else. And all you need to do is click below to start your order right away and your new journey. Thank you kindly for your time. It's been a real pleasure talking to you. Still here? You probably have a few questions that need answering. That's perfectly normal and I understand. I'll do my best to answer them right here, right now. Is Aquaburn for real? Yes, absolutely. Aquaburn is made of healthy and naturally occurring ingredients with no known side effects. It's produced in a lab approved by the FDA, tested for quality and purity, and above all, safety. You can relax as you mix up Aquaburn each morning, safe in the knowledge knowing that the nutrients can only be beneficial for your body and brain. There are no problems with feeling jittery or strange like you may with any other supplement. How do I know Aquaburn will really help me? Aquaburn is based on science that you've seen with your own eyes. What's more, Aquaburn is a powder that mixes with water. Science tells us that you will absorb these powerful nutrients much better than if they were in a capsule. The effect will be remarkable.
Now, AquaBurn works for almost everyone, but as you know, nothing works for 100% of the people. And that's why we provide you with a rock-solid satisfaction guarantee. How does the guarantee work? From the moment you order, AquaBurn is fully guaranteed for a full 180 days, or you get every cent back. This means if you change your mind, decide that it's not for you, or if you aren't anything but completely satisfied by the results you see, even if you've used up your order, simply contact our helpful customer service through this secure website 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and our friendly staff will gladly refund you, no questions asked. How do I take AquaBurn? To enjoy the maximum benefits of AquaBurn, simply mix a single scoop with water or another beverage of your choice and drink it once a day in the morning. We provide a small scoop for you along with your order of AquaBurn, so the precise quantity is already measured out for you. All you need to do is mix it and drink it down. Then you can sit back and enjoy the feeling as the powerful nutrients work their way through your body. Can anyone take AquaBurn? Every adult over 18, man or woman of any age, can take AquaBurn. It doesn't make a difference how much extra weight you're carrying. If you feel your age is working against you, or even if you feel like nothing ever works for you, we understand that. And there's every kind of man or woman out there who wants to drop weight, and that's why we made AquaBurn for everyone. If you have a medical condition, talk to your doctor first to be sure that you can take AquaBurn. Otherwise, no matter your age, sex, size, or shape, you can take AquaBurn. How many bottles should I buy? To enjoy the peak benefits of AquaBurn, it's best to continue taking it for 6 months minimum. Most people we personally know are happy to take AquaBurn every month because they feel so full of energy and vitality and are delighted with what they see in the mirror. And that's why we offer deep discounts on the 3 and 6 packs of AquaBurn, because we want to make it as easy as possible for you to get the maximum benefits. If the 6-pack is out of your reach, or if you would prefer to start with a 3-pack or single bottle, we absolutely understand. Is AquaBurn available anywhere else? AquaBurn is only available right here on this website. It's not available on Amazon, eBay, or anywhere else at all. Some vendors have tried to produce cheap, unsafe imitations of AquaBurn. However, the only place to get the authentic version is right here when you click on your best option below. How long will AquaBurn be in stock for? AquaBurn contains rare and exotic ingredients that are hard to find. We trust our suppliers, but we face a constant battle to keep this potent blend available. We can't guarantee stock beyond the next 3 days. And while we do everything we can to keep prices down at these super affordable levels, it is becoming increasingly difficult for us. This is why it's best to get started with AquaBurn now by clicking your best option below. If it's still in stock and available, you will be able to fill in your details. What do I have to do to get AquaBurn? To enjoy AquaBurn and begin your new journey to a life full of vitality, energy, and happiness, simply click on your best option below. On the next page, enter your details and confirm your order. Your order will be sent to our friendly warehouse team who will prepare it for you and send you a shipping notification. You can get started with AquaBurn in just a few short days. Click on your best option below to take advantage while AquaBurn is still available for you. You know, it's been a real pleasure talking to you. And from the bottom of my heart, I wish you and your family the very best.